Que lo que YouTube family, thank you so much for tuning in on another episode. Today we bring to you Mattel's Ultimate Edition WWE Mankind. Everybody jumped off the seat for the man Mick Foley, aka Mankind, aka Dude Love, aka Cactus Jack. Little bio here says it was the Monday night that flipped the wars. Mankind finally got his WWE Championship opportunity against The Rock. WCW announcers took a pot shot at the main event, unintentionally causing WCW Nitro's viewers to flip to Monday Night Raw. After 84 weeks, WWE finally surpassed WCW in the ratings, with the Generation X lifting Mankind on their shoulders as the new WWE champion. A great night, especially for the man Mick Foley, in this case Mankind. But that's enough of that little bit. Let's go into the figure. Let's go now. Before we check it out, here it says Miss Foley's baby boy, and then on the top part here it says
Have a nice day.
Alright, so taking a closer look at Mankind here, starting from the top of his head, we can see that the mask sculpt there looks pretty dope. You can see the silver little dots there going all the way to the back of his head. Then when we get to the back of his head, we see the strap of the mask there. You can see his curly hair going on. Nice sculpt on the hair there. And then we get to his face. His face sculpt looks pretty good. You can see his eyes are painted nicely. His eyebrows are sculpted on there. The mouth area and the nose here looking pretty good. You can see that he is missing some teeth. That was a pretty cool touch that Mattel did there. See the beard underneath the mask. Mask looking good. Even down here, you kind of see a little bit of his actual beard. For his shirt, the actual tie here, it's stitched onto his collar. So it kind of sucks because you can't, buy other, you can't get other ties and do it unless you strategically cut the sewing that's on there already. And it does give him that baggy look. And the shirt material is not stretchy. And the shirt does have like these cuts here in the end. And then you can kind of see here it is cut like he had it in the actual match. His shirt was kind of torn. So that's pretty cool that they did include that on there. And then it is a Velcro. So you can see that right there. And he does have a shirt underneath. And the shirt is just a plain white shirt. Wish it would have actually been the shirt that he wore, which was the one that Al Snow used to wear, which said like "pin me in the back" or something. But it's just a straight up white shirt, and it's not stretchy, but it does have the Velcro in the back. And you can remove his shirts, and he does have a black tank top underneath. And he has apparently a scar there, but this is not sculpted. It just painted onto there. Looks kind of strange. Really look like somebody just took a Sharpie. And then looking at his arms, his arm is pretty much, you already know what you're getting yourself into if you have all of the other WWE guys. That's what the elbow looks when you're bending it. Then the same hands that we always see them coming out of packaging. For the lower legs, he does comes with brown pants. You can see some creases going on, but they are plain, no design, no anything like that. And then down here we have the same boots that we see with every other wrestler. For articulation, Mankind can look all around. Can't really look up because of the hair scope. It stops it. He looks down, doesn't really look down either. Same thing because of the hair. Arms go up. Arms go up about that much. You can do the 360, but because of the cloth shirt, it's gonna get bunched up there. But he could definitely do the 360. It kind of like bunches up. Here real quick with the shirts off and just his tank top on, he does have that good butterfly joint. Does have bicep swivel there. Then bend in the elbow. Hand goes all around. It goes up and down. Torso cut that allows him to move around. He can arch about that much. You can't really see because of the shirt. But he can't really go forward. The waist area is just that same waist area that we keep seeing. I don't know why they don't use a ball joint here, because if they were to use a ball joint here, it'll increase the mobility and it'll be so much better. But all he does is just a 360 there. His legs go out pretty good. He could do the splits. Thigh cut. Does have that drop down. And he could kick forward about that much. Bend at the knee. Pretty good. Boot cut. And for his feet, he goes up, goes down. He has toe hinge. Minimal ankle rockers. Unless I'm just not pushing mine all the way, because it does feel a little fragile there, but that has a little bit. For accessory, he does come with this alternate head where he's like twisting his tongue in his mouth. There you can see better his teeth is missing and he looks like SpongeBob. Mask looks really good. The sculpt on it, it's the same hair as the other one that we've seen. And that's the back of the mask. It's a pretty cool little face sculpt there. Next up, he does comes with this unmasked head sculpt, which is him just with his mouth open again. And this time around, it looks like they just didn't give him no teeth whatsoever. So that does look kind of weird. There's like nothing painted in there. I don't even think his tongue is painted. And kind of does look like Mick Foley a little bit there though. But they gave him his beard, looking nice. It is textured, so that's cool. And then hair sculpt looking pretty good as well. Yep, that's Mr. Mick Foley for you. Something cool, they actually included a mask accessory on there, which is like rubbery, easy to maneuver. Pretty dope. I think that this was pretty cool because you could have him holding it, and it gives you an opportunity to better look at the mask as well. So that was pretty nice of them to include. And then of course,
Mr. Sacco!
you cannot have Mankind and not have Mr. Sacco with him. The material here is a little bit stretchier than the shirt, but it's, you know, you can kind of see it there how it stretches out a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty simple. And he does come with a championship belt because this is when he actually won, the very first time that we see him win. But yep, this is, you know, the recycled title belt that we've seen many of these guys come with. That's the back of it. And does it say 2012? Yep, it still says 2012, so this is definitely a recycled one, but it is a nice little touch. I do like the sculpt they work on these little belts. They're pretty dope. And he does come with these open hands along with these fisted hands. That's a wrap up on my review on Mattel's WWE Ultimate Edition Mankind. The head sculpt, I like the head sculpt. I like the mask details. I like the fact that it has matte colors. It has glossy colors. You see a variation of colors on the mask. So I like this Mankind. But something that I would have changed if given the opportunity, or if I was able to share my thoughts on the figure, is the underneath shirt. The underneath shirt, it would have been awesome if they would have actually given him the shirt that we see him wearing that day when he was wrestling The Rock. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I enjoyed the figure. I hope that you did too. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, or hit that thumbs down button. So today's verse of the day is Matthew 18:20. For where 2 or 3 gather together as my followers, I am there among them. And what this verse is referring to is not when if you're praying by yourself that he isn't with you. It has nothing to do with that. It more so is with dealing with sin within the church, within the body of Christ, right? When one derails out of the tracks, they're struggling to be surrounded by a group of people that are willing to hold you accountable and help you realigning themselves to God again. He is there. That's what it means. But that's the verse of the day. I hope you guys did enjoy this. Remember to hit that subscribe button and enjoy these pictures afterwards. And thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and have a nice day.